Good morning. Very excited to receive two Blitsy orders in the same day. I love ordering off Blitsy.com. I get heaps of craft supplies from them. I made two orders right at the end of June and both orders have arrived on the same day. So I really wanted to share the inside of these boxes with you. Unfortunately, filming opening the box didn't work with my camera, but let's continue with what's inside. All I've done is just take this off here, and this is my first order from Blitsy, and the following day I had a second order, which is this large box here, which I just opened on film, but once again I don't think that recorded. I haven't actually opened that one at all to see what's inside though. So this is what I ordered from Blitsy, and I'll just take everything out of the two boxes and then I'll do a walkthrough and an opening of some of the items. So the first thing is actually just some eyelets which I ordered for the traveller's notebook covers which I make. So I ordered some in red, blue and warm metal. This one got a little bit damaged here in transit, but that's okay. The eyelets are metal and they're not at all damaged. So the eyelets. Everything else in the order is Colour Creates for hand lettering. So there are the alphabet stamps, which are actually a lot bigger than I thought they'd be. They look fantastic. There's a piece journal, which is actually packed full of paper. I plan to use this for my hand lettering. And then I ordered the small brush pens in many colours, as I only have black small brush pens. And I had to order the metallic jewel brush pens, as I've seen those on black cardboard and they look amazing. Then there are the Piece Journal alphabet review sheets, which are punched already to fit inside the Piece Journal, and they are for lettering practice. Then more stamps, so the days of the week and the months of the year. The accessory kit for the Piece Journal. A tracing pad is, I think, learning hand lettering. You can never have enough tracing paper. I'll just move that order. And the deluxe lettering kit, which has a selection of Colour Creates pens in there. So that was the first order, and then the following day I made a second order, which is in this box here. So the box is so big to fit this in. And this is Jane Davenport's mug. Here it is here with the mermaid markers in it. So I have mermaid markers, which I love, and I really wanted to get this little girl mug to put the mermaid markers in. So that's why the box is so big. And then, in addition to the packaging, I'll just take that order out. There's just a few little things in the bottom here. So I'll move this box out of the way. And these are the other items which I ordered. So the Piece Journal divider set. A second tracing pad, some more Jane Davenport stamps, so the mandala stamps and the landlocked mermaid and the mermaid, seahorse, etc. I love Jane Davenport stamps. So they go with that. And then also I got the Learn Brush Lettering workbook for large brush tip pens. And you probably guessed it, the Learn Brush Lettering workbook for small brush tip pens. Okay, so what I might do first is just look quickly at the Jane Davenport cup, because I'm desperate to look at that. So we'll just move all the Colour Creates things out of the way. So here are the Jane Davenport items from my order. And I'll just take this cup out of here. Oh, gorgeous. So here is she's got a few loose bits of polystyrene all over here, but this is the cup. So Jane Davenport has designed this, and it's a gorgeous girl's head. Beautiful teal on the inside, and she's for holding my Jane Davenport mermaid markers. So I'll just pop her down there. So here are my beautiful Jane Davenport mermaid markers, and they're just going to go in there. And there's heaps of room actually, so I'll be able to put some of my brushes and brush pens and other things in there as well. So I'll be able to put lots of watercolour goodies in there. And then I also got the Jane Davenport stamps. I was doing Jane Davenport art every day in May for Mermay, and I got a little bit hooked on it. My drawing isn't always up to standard, so it's actually really nice to have some stamps to get art started. So they're my Jane Davenport goodies. What I'll do now is just open the Colour Creates items to have a look at those. So the first thing I'm going to pick are the stamps, which we can actually see without opening, really, but let's open them. These are obviously clear stamps, just for placing on an acrylic block and stamping. And what you can do with them is you can just use them as stamps, but you can also use them to improve your hand lettering. So you can stamp them on something, and then you can either draw directly on top of them, depending on your stamp ink and what you're drawing with, or you could use tracing paper to place on top of the stamps and trace them. And it's all just about muscle memory for hand lettering. So, and they were super affordable. I can't remember exactly what they were now, but they were like a couple of dollars. They were super affordable. So I'm really happy with those. So what I'll do, possibly in a future video, as this video will get too big, I'll actually stamp some of these and show you how they stamp. So then there's the Colour Creates Deluxe Lettering Kit. Write your own story, and then there's a list of what's inside the lettering kit. So we'll open up the roll and have a look. Okay, it's completely plastic sealed, so I'll just cut into there. So here we have it. Looks like I've got a bit of a ink leakage. Hopefully that pen's going to work alright. It's the medium brush pen. Little bit of a shame, but I'm sure with using it it's going to get ink on it anyway, isn't it? So here we have deluxe lettering kit, and it just has a little bit here about sort of lettering drills, how to form the letters, how to make faux calligraphy, and then the contents of the kit. So there's a ruler, a 6-inch ruler, slow and steady. Very good lettering advice, slow and steady. A HB drawing pencil, which has a plastic protector on it, so the lead's not going to draw all over there. So you can either keep that on the pencil or not, depending on how precious you are about the canvas. Then this is an eraser, so you just push it for the eraser to come out. And then these are fine liners, so an 05 and an 08 in a midnight colour, which would be black. So we'll just pull that off. There we go, just a fine liner. 05 and the 08 a little bit fatter. So that's good. I have a Tombow 05, but I haven't gone as big as an 08, so that'll be fun to play with. Then we have the 3 brush pens, a fine brush, a medium brush and a large brush, also all in midnight, which would be black. So there are the different brush tips there. You can see the different brush tips, the fine, medium and large brush. The lids give a nice satisfying sort of click as you get them on, so you know when it's on. And that one is definitely leaking. It's on my hands now. Okay, I might just leave that one out and we'll have a look at that. And the final 3 brushes in here are called Dream Pens, but unlike Kelly Creates' pack of Dream Pens, these are just one-ended. They're not double-ended with a small brush, they're only the large brush. So they're in a turquoise, a midnight and a grey. So turquoise, midnight and grey. And that's the size of the brush on there, a large brush pen. And you can hear that click. So this video, I don't think I'm going to draw with the pens or anything, or else the video is going to be really huge. I think what I'll do is this video will be an unboxing and unpacking, and then I'll have another video using the different pens that I've received. So the other pens that I got were these ones, which are the multicolour small brush pens. In an assortment of colours, which I'll look at in another video, and then the metallic jewel brush pens. So these are the large brush pens, but they are metallic. Then there's a whole stack of piece journal and piece journal inserts, which I'm not actually going to be able to fit everything in, given how fat It already is, but that's okay. This is an A5 size journal, and I have lots of A5 size journals, so the pages I'm not using I'll be able to store in another journal. So if we'll just cut into there. Oh, we'll just read the back. It says A5 journal with D-ring binding, includes lettering practice pages and undated months for personalisation. It's a nice blue colour. So here we have the piece journal. Okay, smooth paper, so you can use Kelly's brushes on it, or in fact any brushes. So this is dot grid. It's dot grid. Take your time. And then we have January. Create, dream and plan. Art. Love. And they're all a nice subtle dot print. And make. And then just some plain dot print, and then I think the next month, which will be February. So I think that just repeats all the way through. So at the back here there will be December. So what I'm going to do is use this for lettering practice, and that's why I also bought these Piece Journal alphabet review sheets. So they say they're for small and large brush tip pens. So I'll just open this. Another great wad of paper in here. It does say 104 sheets. So that's a heap of paper there, and you can see the lines on it. So the lines are the width for using a small brush pen. So it's all pre-punched and pre-lined. And then if we just have a quick look through it, we can see it starts with the small brush pen for A, art is therapy, and then there's B, breathe in, breathe out. I like that, breathe in, breathe out. Also what's nice is the letters, it's broken down all these steps, so 1 up and then 2. So it's broken everything down. Create your own calm, and so you've got pages here to practice on, and it will go all the way through the alphabet with the small brush pens, and it's the smooth paper which is brush friendly. Here we are. And then it starts off again with the large brush pens. So you can see here with the large brush pens it's a 2-line height, and the small brush pen was 1 line. And B, writing is my superpower. So there are different sayings that you can practice behind the letters of the large brush alphabet than behind the small brush alphabet. So that's really good, even more lettering practice. Shine bright. So they look fantastic actually. So they'll be going in here. And most of these inserts may actually be departing and going in another journal. I'll need to think about that. I also got the Piece Journal divider set. So if we look on the back we can see it has 12 dividers, 12 adhesive tabs and 1 bookmark. So I'll quickly open that. So these are the dividers, which are in a cardstock. I won't go through them all now. I'll have another video and we'll look at those. And then there's coordinating watercolour sticky tabs and a plastic ruler Kelly creates on it. It has line markings there, which, as you can see, line up with these lines. So this ruler could be used to rule your own lines. So if you have a blank page or a dot grid or whatever, you could just go down and mark all these spots on both sides of the page and then use this even just to rule that. Hi everyone, it's the day after I unboxed everything. I've just gone to edit the video and I see that my battery ran out and the video ended well before I did. So just so you can see everything that I purchased, I thought I'd just film another little bit now. So this is the piece journal with the 100 pages in it, and I just wanted to show you with the alphabet review sheets that you are getting another big whack of pages. And what I'm thinking of doing is using another A5 journal, such as this KKK one for example, and using both of them and setting one up for small brush pens and setting one up for large brush pens. So I just wanted to show you the page size. So if we go here to a blank page, and we'll just insert one of these, you can see they are a standard A5 planner page. These are KKK pages in here, and the hole punches line up, so you can easily use another journal for all of these pages. So one of the other things I got in my order was this journal accessory kit. So in this kit there are stickers. There are 6 sheets of pre-punched pages with lovely hand-lettered stickers on them, a small brush pen, some sticky tabs in craft paper, and a washi tape with Kelly's hand lettering on it. So we'll just open this. So we can see these are the sticky tab dividers. This is a fine brush pen. So that's the really small one. There's a washi tape which has inhale, exhale, balance, beautiful and wonderful, and then it repeats, and that's in a gorgeous blue colour. And then there are 6 sticker sheets which are clear and pre-punched for inserting in the journal. So I'll just show you how to do that. With all of these journals you should open them using these on the outside, so you can see they fit inside here. And I'll just grab a white page so you can see a little bit more what they say underneath them. So these are the sticker pages. So there's hand lettering in different sizes and different colours, and then also some lovely little pieces of art. So you can use these for a multitude of things really. So are the stickers. So that's everything I got for the piece journal. I got the piece journal itself, the alphabet review sheets, the dividers, and the journal accessory kit. So I'm really happy with all of those things. I can't wait to set up my 2 journals. Okay. The other things I purchased in my order were the 2 tracing pads, which are, I imagine, standard tracing paper, but I will actually open those when I open these. The Learn Brush Lettering for small brush tip pens and Learn Brush Lettering for large brush tip pens. So I'm going to open both of these workbooks in a second video, because this video is just going to get way too long, way too long. So I'm completely thrilled with my Blitsy order, and I can't wait to dig in to these workbooks and have a look at these nice colourful small brush pens, and then get my larger brush pens into the larger workbook also. So stay tuned and watch out for future videos. Thanks guys, bye!